afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you here. Midday money on a Tuesday. It's Teaser Tuesday, folks. Teaser Tuesday here. Winning free picks. Welcome to the show. We're back on all formats here. I got to show you. Look. A little spot of hair. This is now you know you're getting old. When you just have a random spot of hair that's darker than the other spots. Man. I thought it was bad. When I turned like 41, like one morning I woke up, I had like hair on my shoulder. What the heck is this crap? Here we go. It is what it is. Getting old ain't easy, folks. But whatever. What are we going to do? Welcome, YouTube, Facebook. Give it a like, give it a share, give it a comment. Oh, boy, I got a lot of comments on the free pick yesterday. So I was like, Chargers in the under. Everything on YouTube channel. Like, Raiders, book it. You stink. Over. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm terrible at this sports betting thing. Checking in, Corey Jones. Corey, tough loss for you there on Vegas. But, as the last guy to enter the contest, and you go to the final gun. You went to the final gun in the contest. So, listen, I'm good. The Tuesday. I'm going to put the picks up for the contest so we can start on the contest again for next week. We got a winner, Barry. Barry, a bad word, was the winner. Money on a Tuesday. You know it. Tyreek, how are you? Richie P. Hit the like button. Thank you for hitting the like button. Mr. James, how are you? I lost big this week. Titans killed you. I did have the Titans myself, Mark Higgy. It happens. I'm not. We had the Titans. It's all right. I mean, I had them at 5, went to 7, went back down to 6. You lose a couple wide receivers. As I said, if you were taking the Jets, you had to take the Eagles, you had to take the Giants and the Patriots, and what other? There's probably another. I think I'm leaving somebody out here in the. Everybody's going to be on one side. Oh, the Pittsburgh Steelers. So you might have went 2 and 3. If you money lined them off a little bit, you would have made some money. But it's all or nothing. You couldn't just pick and choose in that spot. You couldn't just pick and choose. Big Fax is here. A tough one. It happens. Falcons killed you. I get it. I like the Falcons. I had them in the show. I said, let's tease them up. Oh, Mr. Earl, how are you today? Most cappers beg for people to buy picks. Big Facts. I come in occasionally. I say, go to the premiums. Sometimes I got to say the premium because everybody asks for a game, and I do actually sell kind of picks. And again, you get a 3-day pass. It's $31, and between college and NFL football, you're going to get 20-something picks. It's not like I'm dragging you over the rails. And on top of that, Big Facts, if I'm not going to, I say, listen, I'm not doing good in this sport. Go buy somebody else's. Here it is. I'm not crushing it to buy picks. The picks are $30. I think been on sites for 20 years. I'll be honest. I'm not making millions of dollars selling picks. And if they tell you are, people are lying. It's not where I make my money. Make my money betting. Make my money betting. That's how I earn a living. Betting on games. Titans very slow. Who would have thunk it? Yeah. I said, listen, it is what it is. I get a good call there. I'll have a bad call somewhere else. Boston in the under today. All you're missing is to thank me later, Timro. Francisco, how are you today? With the new pick. I love it. They might run over the Jets in London this week. Oh, I don't know about that. We're going to throw up the teaser picks. You see them on the bottom here. I'm kind of leaning to the Jets over the Falcons. We talked about that on the look headlines. Like the Knicks in the WNBA. We had some WNBA picks yesterday. Someone came in for the show. Omar said take the Raptors. +1.5. Winner outright. And we had someone else. Was it still Omar? I didn't write down a name. It was the Sixers under loser. Jazz money line loser. They were favorite. Probably the 120-ish, 140 range, right? Heat money line. Again, that was I think they were a favorite, but they won. Magic under 214 won, and Hornets under 216. So we went 3-2 in those picks. The other person 3-2. So there was some winners here in the NBA preseason that people put up. Give me 1 second. I got to warm up. That's what happens. I went out, and the pollen got me. I had a pair of sneakers delivered for my daughter. She wanted a pair of Adidas. Can Boston bullpen stop the Yanks? That is a question. We'll talk about that in a second. We'll talk about that. Not much to talk about here. Red Sox first 5. Red Sox run line. Age Knickers. Ager Knicks. I don't know what that means. You like the Knicks. Oh, look at this guy with his terrible bad last name. You gotta sound this one out for those at home. But Mr. Barry is the winner, and you know how to reach out to me, so I get your address. Oh yeah. All right. Anyway, let's get to the agree on the Knicks. Agree on Knicks. Okay. I'm like, what is going on here? Oh, all right. The banner. So this is what we had yesterday. Nothing's changed. We're still on the Red Sox under, Dodgers under, Cards first five for the playoffs. But let's throw up some contest picks. The contest is starting. Teaser Tuesdays are underneath. For contest picks, people into the chat here. So these are the games you choose from. It's not Last Woody Standing, which is after the show with Ali on the Picks and Parlays. My contest is run by me, solely by me. I went out, I brought thousands of dollars worth of memorabilia, and I give it away here. So we gave away a couple jerseys, and I don't know. We have I'm not sure what we're giving out today for the next trip. I gotta think I'm gonna pack up a mini helmet. I need a box. I need a box for the mini helmet. We have a jersey. Maybe we'll do a little. I don't even know who this guy is. I got some kind of crazy autograph jersey. But anyway, these are the 5 games you choose from. Sides, dog or favorite. That's the game. NFL, college football, NFL. These are the games you picked. Everybody gets a pick. That is all. It's not. You're coming in with your own place. I'm the boss. This is my dictatorship, my show, my rules. Pick 5 games. You go 5-0 like our guy Barry did this week. Then you'll win. You win a nice Jerry Jeudy signed jersey. Those are the picks. I'm going to actually scroll them underneath here so we could talk. I'm going to put the Tuesday teasers up in the chat. Contest picks are scrolling on the bottom. Rams on Thursday night. Stanford, Arizona State. Friday, Oklahoma, Texas. Saturday, Dolphins, Tampa. Sunday, Colts and Ravens on your Monday night game. But we'll talk Tuesday teaser action. If you watched the show yesterday, I did have it up in the the little box underneath the YouTube channel because Facebook, which I told you I've hated since we had Be Live. Always a problem. Problem yesterday. Couldn't even when I deleted it out of StreamYard's all wrapped into Facebook. I couldn't even escape it, so I had to go to YouTube. So here we go. Tuesday tease. Texas plus a 10. Ole Miss minus the half. Iowa plus the 5. And our Tuesday teasers have been good, right? We're 3-1 in our Tuesday tease, so we're going to double it up because people love to bet, and why not? They look so good, right? They look so good and juicy. Everybody looks like they have a winner on the Tuesday tease. Our other college football Tuesday teaser, Ohio State minus the 14. We're dropping them down 7 points. Marshall and the Georgia Bulldogs. And NFL-wise, we will go to the double Tuesday tease here. Jets plus a 10.5, Texans plus a 16, and we'll go Browns plus 7. And on the flip side of that, we got another double because why not? Dallas down to a pick'em, Arizona down to 1, and the Buffalo Bills, we're going to tease it up there against Kansas City. So those are the 2 easy Tuesday teasers. Lex Steele's in the house. How are you? Big fact. What's the most profitable sports to bet on? It all depends on how you're doing, Big Facts. I mean, I've had really good seasons in NHL, and I can't name an NHL player. I've had great college basketball seasons. I've had winning NFL. If you want to make money, you just got to kind of ride yourself. That's what separates like a pro person from the average player. Like I could have a losing baseball, right? We talk about I'm having a losing record baseball season, but I'm not losing money because I've kind of tapped in. I've hit a first 5 or I hit a random player prop here or there to offset it. Because if I'm taking dogs and the favorites are hitting 60% of the time, I'm not going to win. You can have a losing record to make money if you're disciplined. If you watch something, you're buying off. And I'm not, and I've said this before, I don't come in and say, we're going to live bet in this and this and this and this in first halves. Do I do that sometime in personal life? Absolutely. You got to adjust and do that. I can't come in a show and say, we're going to do this. I put games out on a Sunday. I had the Patriots minus 5. I bet on Sunday. Game time comes. They're a touchdown. It's a driving rainstorm. that affects how things are going to play out. Did I jump in on the under to save some money, make some money? Absolutely. So, to bet on a sport would be profitable. Any sport you can make profitable. You need the discipline, and it's discipline and patience. You can't go off the rails and just go on till to start bench stuff. Teams are due to win. This can't happen. No way they lose here. Everything could be profitable. You just need to be focused. That's what I always say, right? I watch games. I don't watch a whole ton of games. Good, bad, and different. Sometimes I'll take a losing day. I have to. I got stuff to do. I'm not sitting around live betting. I feel good enough, as I always said. If I like my team giving 6, I think they win by 15. If I like a team plus 5, I think they win outright. If I like it total over 42, it should be 80 points. If I like the under 50, it should be 3-0. You don't sit and dwell. But that's the difference between people want to bet for fun. That's why I thought, we've talked about it. We're like, let's do player props and first fives. That's, Nerfies, right? No runs first innings or teasers or this and then parlays. Hey, having fun, people having fun is one thing. Trying to make money is totally different aspect of the thing. Marky, I appreciate you coming in. Thank you for liking the show. I do my best. There's a lot out there, and anyone who comes in, I try to get to and talk to and say thank you. It is what it is. Mr. Degenerate, hit the like button. It's not that hard to like. I don't understand. I even say, listen, hit the don't like. Hit the don't like. You don't like what I say? The game loses, come in here. Dude, kick my back in. The game lost. Well, I just went to YouTube. So I'm not perfect. I never say I'm perfect. I never say I win all the time or I'm the best or super, I'm a grind guy. I say this all the time. There's guys better. They do things different. Knock yourself out. We're all just trying to, make some money here. But that's how I roll. Here we go. Pine Bluff Llama. Chris Tatum, one of the originals. I appreciate the kind words. You know that. I like having somebody say something nice. And even if you don't say nothing nice, I understand. I'm not the perfect human. As my buddy Matt said back in the day. Nick, how are you today? Ryan Sandberg, the perfect human. I loved Ryan Sandberg. I'm not even a Cubs fan, but that guy was just a great second baseman. I don't know. This was before huge fantasy, but Ryan Sandberg was your prototypical guy. He hit 292, 18 homers, 80 RBIs. I'm going to jump into the 80s baseball guys. I like Yankees first 5. I think Evaldi gets hit more than Cole. All right, so we'll talk some. Let me bring up the banners for today, and then we'll talk some baseball because we had a lot of people talk about the first 5. So, and just the Red Sox and the Yank game in general. We got one game. It is what it is. Yanks with Cole, Evaldi on the hill for the Red Sox. Winner go home game, right? A lot of history between these two cats. Open at 115, up to 120, 125, 130. Obviously, people are betting the Yanks with Cole. His numbers coming down have not been that great his last couple starts, but he's got good playoff numbers. We know that. And as I said when we took him against the Blue Jays the other day, right? I said, you know what? We're going to come in with Cole here. Yanks are paying him $320 million. Get it done. This is the game they want you to win, right? This is your Cy Young moment. Win the Cy Young here. Obviously, you need. Gives up runs. Yanks end up. Did they end up winning that game? I know it was a wild one. Whatever. I think they lost, but not a good game from him. Robbie Ray does the same thing the next day, chokes away his chance. But in this spot, Evaldi, again, postseason numbers, good. I'm not going to tell you not to take the Red Sox or the Yanks. I'm not going to tell you to take the Yanks, the Red Sox, because I can't tell you because it's the one play I got on the site today, so I can't really give that side out. But I think we've talked about it in other shows. You can probably pick up where I'm leaning on this one. I got the under out all over the place based on these guys' postseason resumes. The fact that both of these teams, as good offensively as they are, the guys could, hit bombs all over the place. They go in stretches where they choke and have trouble scoring runs. And I think this is a spot. Now, I can see Evaldi coming out, going here 3-4 innings, giving up 2 hits. Am I going to be shocked to see Chris Sale come in this game for a couple innings? No, what are we saving him for, folks? Who are you saving for? The game that might not come if you don't win this game? All hands on deck, right? We'll talk about the Dodger game in St. Louis today or tomorrow. We're going to talk about it ad nauseum because there's only 2 baseball games. I'm going under here. If one team gets shelled, they get shelled. But I'm thinking we're going to see under. I think we'll see the first sign of trouble in either. For the Yankees, if he goes to the bullpen and pulls Cole out, I mean, this is the guy you're paying $330 million to. So Cole's got to stay in there. He gets shelled in the first inning. You're going down with the guy who you're paying $300 million for the next 7 years, whatever the heck his contract is. Eovaldi on the other side, he's shutting these guys down. Lead off double in the 5, 6, 7 innings, and it's 0-0 or 1-1. Dude, Red Sox going to the pen. Sales coming out of pen. It is, whoever. Rodriguez, I'm not a big Erod fan. Whatever matchup, I'm just going under, as a strong play here in this game. Because the other side, and I got a side on it, but as far as the strength of taking either one of those teams, this is and the line tells you it's a straight up coin flip. And I find that people don't like to buy on totals. I don't know. So I just threw that out on the website. That being said, under is my strong. As much as I like a side in this game, the under is where to go. And looking at the line now, it's come down a half point. So this was from yesterday. I didn't change it when we did the show yesterday. But, yeah, so, Red Sox and the Yanks, I think it's under. And same with and we'll talk about this Dodger game tomorrow. We'll talk about it right now. This is another spot, the pressure's on. I mean, like the wild card team is favored to win the World Series. They might not get out of this game. I like the under here based on, Wainwright. Again, it's found the youth. Scherzer's going to Scherzer spot up. Both offenses. The Cardinals' offense is a bottom, whatever they are, 22, 23. They're towards the bottom of the league. And the Dodgers' offense, as great as it is, it struggles at times. I think this game, I talked about, I said yesterday, I think in the third inning, I think the guy's throwing a no-hitter, and he ends up losing late, Wainwright against the Dodgers. So I'm going to go under here in this game. And sidewise, listen, St. Louis, let's go. I'd take a shot on St. Louis plus $2 for the game. First 5. I mean, I got nothing to say about – what do I say next about St. Louis? I've been down on them a whole year. We won big on the Brewers for the division. But sometimes you bet for value, and that's what I'm doing. That's a good value play for me. Bill, we got Bill's comment here. Good morning. Got crushed in the over yesterday. Shaking my head. You didn't like the under. I came in. I said, why we should take the under, huh? Red Sox money line in the under today. I can see it. Well, I went too fast for all the. Yeah. Lost 2 picks. It's all right. Listen, new contest coming up. I see you're going to be the first one in here coming. I see the how to bet first 5 on Bookie Show run line. Does that mean money line? No, Nick. So if your bookie has first 5 on run line, that means you're going to be laying half a run, which isn't terrible because some spots, if you want to bet, obviously, the Yanks and the Dodgers are going to be favored in first 5s. So I'm seeing the Yanks. Actually, Yanks are 123. Dodgers are 230. You want to take the Dodgers, lay the half run, right? You think they should be up 1-0? Like if you're going to go first 5, that's run line. Run line is going to be -0.5. It depends. The books are different because I got a spot now that has like 1 run lines too. So it's look the payoff. Soccer. I guess over 2.5 goals, 78 cashes. We talk about soccer. Don't talk soccer in this room. There's no soccer unless you're talking about your kid's soccer team. That's what we're talking about. All right, Lexus coming in. New contest. Lex coming in. Seattle money line. All right, it doesn't work that way. So you're taking Seattle plus the 1.5 in the contest. Seattle, Arizona State, Oklahoma, Miami, and BLT on a Monday night. Yeah, so it's 1.5 with Seattle. We're not doing money lines here. All right, so but you're in, Lex. You're in to win. All right, I'm just writing them down. Wonderful, we're set. Mr. Degenerate, NFL and NBA, easiest sports to bet on for me. Not easy though. I mean, NBA. I don't like betting NBA. And I mentioned why a million times, especially with guys, we sit out, we don't play, that kind of stuff. Now, if you're throwing out it is the easiest because, hey, I'm going to grab an in-game when the team's down 20, I'm getting plus 350 and they come back at that. Like that is totally different conversation than just betting NBA and NFL. NBA is, NFL, as I said, and any real sharp pro guys going to say NFL is the toughest to bet on. The lines are 100% on the money all the time. I mean, we joke like, oh, bad line, wrong team favorite, this and that. Dude, these numbers are good numbers, folks. All right, it is what it is. There's a handful of games compared to NBA every day or how often they play or any other sport. College, you got their kids, who's playing, who's not playing, you don't know. College hoops the same way. NFL, just the sheer limit of games makes, I think, it's the toughest. NBA, I can't even think you put NBA up there as the easiest because you don't know 10 minutes before game time who's playing. Stimmy. Welcome, my guy. You almost had the contest, but almost is only good in horseshoes and hand grenades. 4-1 does not get you there. Last week we had a battle. It was a weird, crazy battle. This time, one person 5-0. That's how easy it is to go, folks. That one person did it. Two guys 4-1. All right. NBA the worst. You know how I feel, Ray. Big facts. WNBA's are turning that off. Tim Earl just getting the contest. Pick your games for the contest. Then come in here with that WNBA. Good afternoon. Hit with the Chargers. Like the under Yanks game. What's strong? I love the Yankee under today. Just talking about it before. I'm loving it even more. And I'm a poet and don't even know it. Rhyme. I love betting NBA. I can't. NBA, no betting allowed. But then on the flip side, sometimes it's nothing but action, Mr. Degenerate. And I gotta say, I throw out like the free pick video daily on the channel, and I just give NBA out because it gets the most views. And if I'm 50% in the NBA, I'm giving a game out. Half the time the games don't have lines. Maybe it'll work out better to start the year. Maybe there'll be lines on half the games the day before. Who knows? Ridiculous, because who's sitting out with their nonsense load management? I got a better name for that. NBA, even NHL worse. I like the NHL. NHL and soccer, way to go. Chris Tatum coming in. Rams minus the 1.5. Stanford plus the points. Oklahoma. Tampa. And a little BLT on a Monday night. Eric, welcome. Thanks for coming in today. I know nothing about those sports. You know what, Mr. D? And that's wonderful. That's the best way. That's the best way to bet something. You don't know because then you're not thinking like you know better. Like, oh, I know all these guys. This is what's going to happen. I know this and that. You start thinking you know it. It's better to not know nothing because then you're getting your vision clouded, by me or somebody else or your friends, everybody else coming in, pumping in your head. That's somebody's like, oh, what's your gut play? Stick to your gut, folks. You liked it for a reason, right out of the thing, right? Why? Something told you this is why you liked it. Don't flip-flop and change the day before. How many times have you done that? Like, I like this game, I didn't bet it. Yeah. And again, you always remember those wins. You never remember the losses, though. Believe me. I remember all my losses. Losses are easy because they shouldn't happen. If you remember the wins, you're not winning that much. Under both games, I see mad people on the over Red Sox game. I don't get the over in Red Sox game. Have you watched either of these teams play? We've seen stretches of just no offense. That Yankee team went under, I think, like 20 straight games at one point. They were like just under. Like this team had been a pitching team, believe it or not. As much as I kicked in their pitching after Cole, like who's going to pitch for them? They were an under machine. Florida Atlantic, UAB. I like this UAB team, but this one looks a little light to me. UAB's, I think, won back-to-back Conference USA championships, and it's 4. I mean, it might be a little down because of the way the last game played out for Florida Atlantic. I threw that out. I think that was a hidden gems game I rolled out there. Of which I got to do that today. I forgot. I got to get that. No, I didn't know today's date. Today's Tuesday, right? Hidden Gems is Wednesday. I don't even know the days. I went to bed last night at like 10 to 9. I was so tired from the weekend. Thought so. Yeah, I'm looking at Florida Atlantic there. Big X, welcome. Scroll the teaser again. You got it. I'll scroll them up here. So we'll put the teasers up. Tuesday teaser in college football. Here you go. College teaser. The contest lines are underneath. Contest lines are there. Rams -1.5 at Seattle plus. Stanford plus the 11. Arizona State minus. Oklahoma -3. Texas plus. Dolphins plus 10.5. Tampa minus. Colts plus 7. And your Baltimore BLT Ravens 7-point fave over the Colts. So those are the contest lines. Tuesday teaser picks. Texas, Ole Miss, Iowa. And then we're rolling in some faves. We're going to tease them down a little bit. Ohio State, Marshall, and Georgia. Your NFL, Tuesday, 2 easy teasers. Jets, Texans, Browns. We're going to add some points to some teams. I'll grab the Texans here. I know everybody's going to be like, why are we taking the Texans? 40-0. I don't know. I think they're going to show up a little bit and show some pride here. So 16 is a lot in the NFL. Give me the 16. I know they couldn't even cover 17. You're getting 16. Oh, my goodness. What are you doing? All right, well, we'll see what happens. I'm going to take the 16 points here. I know the Patriots should have beat the Bucs because they're awesome. Okay. Dallas in the pick'em. Arizona teasing it down. And the Bills teasing it up. Your teaser Tuesday picks. Now I got to find where we are in the chat. Here we go. Mr. DLK, I'm thinking first 5 Yanks run line. Why not? You got Cole on the hill. You're betting Yankees today. You got your guy on the hill. You're paying him $330 million. He couldn't wrap up the Cy against Boston. Or maybe he did. I don't think he should have won. I think he should go to Robbie Ray. That being said, get it done here on the road. We've seen his postseason numbers. I mean, he's got like a 2-something ERA. I don't care that he hasn't had a good last 3 or 4 outings. That doesn't bother me here. I mean, let's go. Scherzer props over to 7.5 for K's. Again, I will say for that because I could see him striking out 8 in 5 innings. The Dodgers offense, as I mentioned, it's not a super offense, you know. Excuse me, not the Dodgers, the Cardinals. He's in the Dodgers offense. You got guys, no Muncy, right? He's out. You've had, Betts has a down year. A couple of these guys out there. Bellinger, I didn't think had a good year. Seager. Dodgers bullpen is better than me. The Dodgers bullpen is pretty good. I know we get on Kensley Jansen, right? He chokes a lot. You're like, oh my goodness, he's terrible. But he does, he does pitch good. We just highlight his bad stuff. But overall, that bullpen. And not only, here we go, folks. Win or go home game. And I always think about like pressure. Pressure is on the Dodgers. World Series favorites in a wild card game. $500 million payroll, whatever the heck you have, 300. You know what I'm talking about, right? And you're in a spot now. Win or go home against a team that is playing as well as anybody, right? I mean, let's be honest. They're red hot coming in. But I could just see Scherzer for a bunch. I mean, I don't care if Buehler just pitched the other day. I can see him coming in here facing a batter too. Urias had a great year. I mean, they're going to throw. They're not worried about, hi, we're going to play the Giants in the next series. You got to win this game first. So this bullpen went from a good bullpen to an awesome bullpen because you got all their starters lined up behind them too. So Fernando, welcome. I mean, from the parlay yesterday. Oh, you went to parlay. Okay. Well, hey, it's a new day, Lex. Let's go. You're going to go 2-0 today. Get it done. What is this stuff? World Cup tickets? Who cares about soccer? We don't talk soccer in here. Fernando coming in. Contest picks. Rams. Arizona State. Okay. Tampa and BLT. Rays coming in. I haven't watched the last season of Blacklist. I got to catch up to Blacklist. Ray, I'm sorry. Don't come after me, please. Rams, Stanford, Oklahoma, Miami, and BLT. Mr. Degenerate, I love NFL. The numbers jump out to me. Easy for I'm not saying they don't jump out to me too, Mr. D, but I think a lot of that is just based on you see NFL, you know NFL your whole life. You had a favorite team, players, this and that, fantasy. So NFL would always jump out because it's something people were just raised on, right? It's on the NFL football. Let's be honest. Every house on a Sunday, dad probably had a football game on. You go to college, you go out, watch games, corner bar, or now sports bars with KCB. So NFL would always kind of jump out because it's something you see. ESPN, now every other sports channel, you see highlights. It's subliminal. It's a hidden message, Mr. D. Boston in the over on the basis from Omar. Omar, hats off to you. I said I was going to write down your pick. You cashed your pick on Raptors plus 1.5. Good job to you, my friend. Good job. It's your NBA. Different for everybody. For me, it's easy money. Easy money, huh, Mr. Gentleman? I love how I feel it will be over. I somehow have a feeling it will be over in the Yankee game. I won't be shocked at it. I mean, actually, I would be shocked if one of these guys gets totally shelled. And would not what I expect. I just like the under. I'll join the contest on Thursday. I wait it out. Wait it out because the lines are never changing, but maybe somebody gets hurt, I guess. I'll see you on Thursday, too. Higgs and WNBA, better love story than Twilight. I've never seen Twilight. Neither are my kids. Thank goodness. My daughter was like, because I was like, let's, watch a show. We watch a show together. Stranger Things. I get into Stranger Things because it's like 80s-ish. It kind of reminds me, it has like a John Carpenter feel with the little music. Gravity Falls. We'll watch that. And she's 11, but we're not Twilight, no. I would do Maze Runner. I do Maze Runner with my guy. I'll do that with my son. Maybe Divergent, the Divergent series. I like the Divergent series. I'm not going to lie. I don't care. It's a girl heroine as the lead. Who cares about that? It's got guns and blowing up things and action. That's what cavemen like. Easy money only after I win. Absolutely. Have you been to Red Sox under because not good hitting weather, kind of cold time? Well, it is October baseball, so obviously a little chilly edge to the pitcher. Chilly weather, I like that. But no, I'm going to under because both of these pitchers, postseason resumes, not too bad. Not too bad. I just think it's postseason time. It's like the finals or Super Bowl. It's like defense, right? Everybody's playing a little tighter. It's one and done type thing. So everything's amplified more. You hold the bat a little tighter. You grip it. Everything's a little different, So stupid nonsense. People might not think. I'm an under guy in October baseball. I'm an under guy. And I'll throw in a couple pitchers who've pitched well. I'm not worried about what they did in their last start or two. Different. New season, one and done type thing. Whole lot of, you want to throw out analytics and thinking and everything going on. Well, these guys, that little organ grinder with the little monkeys going around their little heads, they can't make a mistake. So give me the under. Did your teaser hit last week? Yeah, football teaser did hit last. Football teaser in NFL, Falcons, Giants, Arizona. That is a winner. College football, we threw out. Last week's college football, we teased up a bunch of dogs. That one lost. The week before college teaser did hit. Last week's one, we weren't even close. Syracuse won, but I think we grabbed Arkansas and Mississippi as big 20-pointers, and they did not get there. Dodgers bullpen has improved so much. Yeah, I think Jansen gets a bad rap because we hear him you throw it on and like, oh, he's choking again. The bullpen, get some bullpen up. Every team needs bullpen up. Bullpen is like who's hot, but that Dodger bullpen is solid. And again, in a one and done game, when now I have, Urias, and if I need Buehler to come out for a hitter to strike a guy out, I mean, it is what it is here. Yeah, no JD tonight. He's out. It's cricket. No, contest picks are by Thursday. I just threw them up because the contest ended. It was a 1 week this week, Tyreek. We had Barry come in and just run over everybody like a steamroller, 5-0. Hugo. Welcome, Hugo. Thank you for coming in. I don't think I've ever even seen you comment before. If you've been here before, thank you for coming. And more importantly, thank you for commenting and getting in the contest. And as a new guy, I hope you finish towards the top here, maybe win it. Like seeing new faces. Thank you for coming in. And he comes in dogging it up. First man in on the Colts. Good job, Hugo. Thumb up, guys. Hey, listen, Fernando, give it a thumbs up. How do I handicap games? Like everybody else, big facts, what do I do? I flip coins and throw darts at them. I have a team. I have a dog or favorite on the wall, and, I just close my eyes and play pin the tail on a donkey. Eric's coming in. Seattle. Arizona State. Oklahoma. Yeah, they killed me last week, bro. They killed me last week. Kickoff return. Are you kidding me? What the heck? Thomas says under the 8 today. I'm with you on the under the 8 tonight. I'm with you on the under the 8. I got an 8.5 yesterday, so I'm happy about that one, Thomas. Lewis is coming in. Picks for you. Rams. Stanford. Kind of split here on the Stanford. We got a back and forth on Stanford. A lot of Oklahoma money so far. Now the Colts. Thank you. You should put a WM game in for Errol. Maybe tomorrow I'll pick a WNBA game. I think cricket is like baseball. It played in India. Yeah, it's definitely played a lot in India. I know nothing about cricket. How the heck do you want me to come in here and give you a cricket pick, people? I mean, really? Scroll the teasers. You got it, JK. You got it. We'll scroll the teasers. Here they come. NFL teaser coming across the top. Jets, Texans, Browns. It's a double dip of teasers today. We got a 4-pack of teasers for today's Tuesday teaser because people like the teasers. So I'll try to find a bunch. We call them the 2 easy teasers, right? Because they're so easy. Because you're teasing up the points. 10, 16, and 7. And then we'll tease a couple down here with the Cowboys, Arizona, and the Bills. We'll try to get that near double digits with Buffalo. So I'll give you a minute to get those. And then we'll throw up some the college teasers in a second. We'll do the college teasers. Richie P laughing. What, Richie P? You don't like the coin flip? You don't like that for how we pick games? We just, come in, coin flip, just see what's on the wall, home or away. I look, see which one that catches my eye first. I flipped a coin on the over-under last. I landed on tail, so you went under. Well, Eric, you didn't have to flip a coin. If you came and watched a show, you should have just said, I'm taking what Higgs got. I can't bet under in the Yanks game. Over, never dead. You know what? The worst is betting unders this year. And again, I've said that I'm like a dozen games under 500 a year for baseball, and that's more because of 60% phase. But, man, I have lost a bunch of unders when we go to extra innings and it's 3-3, and then they put guys on second base, and your 3-3 total of 9 turns into 11-8 because it's like guys on second. You just I'm not a fan of that. That's ridiculous. Put guys on base. Can you stop it? Can you stop the 7-inning doubleheader? 7-inning doubleheader, no hitters. They don't count because it's 7 innings, but every stat from that hitter is going to get him a bigger paycheck. The stats sure count against the pitcher who gets shelled in those 3 innings, right? I mean, he takes a loss. That's official stat. That's an official stat. All right, here come the college teasers for our guy JK. Texas plus a 10. Ole Miss minus a half in Iowa. Tease that up. Flip that favorite again. And people say, "Oh, you don't tease through numbers, this and that." Listen, I think Iowa's going to win the game anyway, so I'll take them a +5. Ohio State playing well. Maryland, hey, great showing for them on Friday night for us. We had Maryland, 7 turnovers, 6 turnovers, whatever the heck they had. And I said, Hoxley, I think he's 8-34 or 35 as a head coach straight up. I'll lay the 14 with Ohio State. They looked really good against Rutgers. Marshall -13. This is a team that's going to score. Only 20 with them. 13. I could do 2 touchdowns. And Georgia, best team in football. Back to the chatty chat. All right, race. I have 200 on NHL preseason night. Penguins minus a goal and a half. I got to tell you, I bet the Avalanche puck line today plus $2. I bet a preseason hockey game. Earls will be proud. I bet a preseason hockey game. Actually, I threw it up as a play too on the site. Give me the ass. Oh, another new person. Ashes, welcome. Thank you for coming in. More importantly, thank you for joining the contest. And your picks: Rams, Stanford, Texas, Miami, and Baltimore. Rich P's going to wait one more day to enter. That's fine. We got the Thursday. I just figured, you know what? The contest ended. It was over. I already had the games. The lines aren't changing. We're not flipping like, oh, line change. We're going to move it. They're static lines. Richie, did you get your jersey? Did it come in the mail at least? I hope you got it. Or else I'm going to have to go through my tracking thing here, see where it's at. Navaris, where you been? Didn't come in last week. Didn't come in for the contest. Must have been a comedian. Yeah, I can make jokes. I got personality plus in middle school for my bubbly personality. Does the llama have siblings? This llama? That's a soul llama. Yeah, the llama has the cash cow. Should we bring cash cow out for the show? Yes, cash cow. We got the cash cow. He's over there. He's about. You know what? Yes, cash. I'll find a cash cow because I was just saying. Wait, I think we moved it, but we moved the pig. We moved the pig around. But cash cow. I'll find a cash cow. The cash cow. All right. The Tuesday teasers, contest lines. I'm gonna put the college teasers. I'll throw underneath. You know what? I'm gonna throw underneath. Well, no. I'll put the baseball underneath. For today, for today, tomorrow, baseball underneath, and we'll put the contest lines up top and those underneath there. So I'll throw the contest out there. Regular picks are underneath in the scroll. Oh, you mentioned about yesterday. Okay, I didn't know you got it. Excellent. Richie P was the winner first week. Jake Butt jersey, he's a winner. Jerry Judy jersey going out to Barry, and I can't say the last name because it's a play on letters and words, and you got to kind of say it and figure it out. But Barry, you know how to get in touch with me, you sicko. Yep. All right. So that's about it today. That's about it. I think tomorrow we'll do a little more, and you know what? Real fast, we'll jump on. I didn't even double check my final baseball picks. Did Cincy go over that 82.5 in the regular season for me? I don't even know. 83. We got there. So if you watched early in the year, when I say early, I mean the preview show for baseball, Braves over to 91.5. Did not get there. We lost on that guy. We lost on the Nationals over 84.5, and we lost on the Angels over 83.5. But Cincy over 82.5, it got there by a hair. Brewers over 82, winner. Miami under the 70.5, got there by 3 games. Baltimore under 64.5. What was that? That was a nice winner. A dozen games went there. Kansas City got the 72.5 for us. Yankees under the 95.5 and Tampa Bay over 85.5. Tampa Bay over 85. I said that was my favorite one. I said, how is this team an 85-win team? I said they're going to win like 90-something games. Yeah, 100-win team for them. And I'm just throwing this out there. 2 picks for American League MVP. We set the bet Trout and Ohtani. Ohtani was 3,000 plus 3,000. We put that pick out. National League, not as good. Acuna, Seager, Lindor, down in flames. DeGrom was looking good for a bit, but we still have Juan Soto available. You know that's my guy. I've been talking about him. You said him last year too, Juan Soto. Cy Young, we threw out Cole, Glasnow, and Montes. We'll see how that turns out. National League, DeGrom, Bueller, and Woodruff were our picks. So AL pennant, White Sox and Tampa Bay. World Series, and this is just what I put in. Again, this is just to start the show and not what I did through the season. If I bought in on a couple teams, like on the Giants actually back in August, but I had the Dodgers, San Diego, and Atlanta to win the World Series. I went all National League. I thought National League had the best teams, and I still kind of think that, believe it or not. AL East picks was Toronto and the Rays. Central, I went Cleveland. West, I went Angels. NL Central, Milwaukee for all the marbles. We were on that. And National League East, Nats, Braves, and Mets. So it was like a break even for me because what I put 500 each on Atlanta and the Mets, and I take back 1,100 on Atlanta, but I had 500 on Mets and 250 on the Nats. So, and again, like Cleveland, I didn't just bet the White Sox or the Twins because they're your odds-on favorite. Same with the Angels. I kind of like the A's team, but we went Angels. I was trying to look for paydays there, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Anyway, what's the grand prize? A signed llama? There is no grand prize. I mean, I'm just throwing out jerseys and mini helmets and stuff. We could get, you know what, though? We could do a signed llama shirt. I'll order a llama shirt and we'll sign it and ship it out. We could do that. But all right, that's a wrap for today. We're gonna be out of here. Here's your Too Easy teaser for NFL as we head out of the show. Tomorrow, more baseball, playoffs, and we'll talk more college football. And obviously a lot more college football because we got Thursday football, and we'll be looking for the weekend because I know a lot of people don't bet on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and even Wednesday for football. You're waiting. You're waiting for that last second to get that bet in. But, Ray, thanks for popping in. And we're already off to a fast start in the contest. I mean, we got about 10 people in the contest already, 3, 6. We got 8 people signed up, and we're only usually getting 30. I don't understand. 200 people watch the show, and no one comes back for, to get in the contest. But that's good. I don't have to write down too much. But I'll see everybody on Wednesday. Right? Tomorrow's Wednesday, WINS Day. James, you take it easy too? I'll call you Jim instead of James. Take it easy, everybody. Bye-bye.